All right, guys, I apologize. I lost my video for a minute. So I think I left off right here, right? They used the word cylinder. They meant pyramid. They said the first thing we're going to do is write the formulas for the prism and the pyramid. So the volume of a pyramid and the, prism and the volume of a pyramid, volume equals base times height, volume equals 1/3 the base times height. And it says to substitute 12 for the base of the prism. So on this one, the volume is equal to 12H. On this one, right, we don't know either the base or the height. But what we do know is that these two volumes, this volume is equal to this volume. So we're going to go ahead and, it says since the volumes are equal, set the right-hand sides of each equation equal to each other and solve for B. All right, so I'm just making sure that you can see everything. Yes. So I'm going to set this 12H equal to this 1/3 the base times the height. So if I'm solving for B, I can divide both sides by H, and you'll see that my H's reduce. So I get 12 is equal to 1/3 the base. Again, I'm solving for B, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply by the reciprocal, which is 36, is equal to B. So 36 is equal to B, which means that the base is 36 inches squared. Now, if they asked you for the side length, you could keep going. Since the base, this is a square, right? The area of the base is 36 inches squared. That must mean that these are 6 times 6. All right, guys, moving to the last example. Example 4. It says a cylinder has a volume. Okay, so this time we're going to be working with a cylinder of 27 pi inches cubed. So the volume is 27 pi inches cubed and a height of 4 inches. The H equals 4 inches. What is the radius of a cone with the same height and volume of the cylinder as the cylinder? Excuse me. So it says substitute V for V and H for the volume of a cone. So the volume of a cone formula, volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared H. Now, why are we using a cone and not a cylinder? Well, we know that the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cone are the same. And we know that the heights are the same. So we can directly substitute into this formula and just solve for R. And remember, it wants us to find the radius, and that's what we're doing. So V equals 27 pi inches cubed. And then 1/3 pi r squared we don't know, but H we know is 4 inches. So the first thing I'll do is divide by 4 inches to both sides. So that gives me that the inches are going to reduce to a square, right? And I'm going to have 27 over 4, and I'm going to have pi. So right now I have 27. Whoops, 27. Let me get my white out, my bad. So 27 pi over 4 is equal to 1/3 excuse me, pi r squared. Next, I'm going to divide by pi to both sides, and my pi's will reduce. And so I will have that 27 over 4 is equal to 1/3 r squared. Now to get rid of r, to get r squared by itself, I'm going to multiply by both sides by 3. That gives me 81 over 4. So I get 81 over 4 is equal to r squared, but it wants r. So to find r, I would square root both sides. R is equal to the square root of 81 over the square root of 4. And the square root of 81 is 9. The square root of 4 is 2, which tells me 9 over 2, which is 4.5. 4.5, and we were in inches, is equal to R. All right, guys, those are the volume notes. And so you have the homework below. And it does say to round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So like on this one, we had a decimal, right? Hopefully you won't get any square roots that are decimals, but I can't promise that they're all perfect squares. So go ahead and try 1 through 6. And if you need any help on this week's notes, just let me know. Come to a Zoom and I will be there to help you. All right, bye-bye.